In this video, we're going to walk through problem number 4 from the tax and tipping worksheet. The Rodriguez family went to dinner at Pasta Palace. Mr. Rodriguez ordered a meal for $6 1/4, and Mrs. R ordered a meal for $7.50. The tip raised the total price to $15.81. What was the tip percent? So I put here the sort of the basic starting, right? The general formulas, these two, for calculating a tip. So I thought we'll just put this here, and then we'll start filling in numbers from the problem. So the meal price is going to be the price of both of their meals, right? It's his $6 1/4 and her $7.50. So I've added them up over here, and those two add up to $13.75. So that's going to be the meal price. And we're going to add to it the percent of the meal price. That's how we calculate the tip. Well, we don't know what the percent is, right? So we're going to let's let the letter R represent the tip percent or the tip rate. So it's going to be a percentage of the meal price, and remember the meal price was $13.75. And if we add those two together, we'll get the total cost, which was this guy right here, the $15.81. So now we're just going to solve this. Now, since we've already got the variable, the letter on the left side, that's where I want it to end up when I'm finished. I want to have just that. So any numbers that are on the left side, which is the variable or the letter side, I need to get rid of them. And the first one here, the only one actually, is this $13.75. He's on the variable or the letter side, so he's got to go. We'll subtract him to keep him equal. We have to subtract that same thing from the other side. So now let's write it again. And I'm going to flip this. Whenever there's a variable times a number, we always put the number first. So the $13.75 is gone, since $13.75 minus itself is 0. So I'm left with 13.75 times R equals 1581 minus 1385. That's 206. And now I don't want 1375 R, I want 1 R here, right? So I'm going to remember any number divided by itself gives me 1. So I'll divide this by itself. To keep them equal, I divide this by itself, the other side of the equation, and I end up with a rather ugly little 0.1498. And I'm going to round that to just 0.15. And then since they're asking for the percent, I want to express this as a percent, which is 15%. Done.